Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got lead judges with me. We've just lost 2-0 against PSV here outside the Philips Stadion. A first half lead that was pretty much a nothing game, and then the second half, just what went wrong from there?
Well, listen, you know, we're fortunate to come away losing 2-0, which just wasn't at the races. I have to say, you could tell that they wanted it more than us. You know, it meant more to them to get something today than us. And I was surprised by the lineup. Said that. I said we should have gone weak in the first place. Not weak, but you know what I mean. Like, I should have rested a few players. In the end, he's bringing on players. You know, virtually the same. This virtually our best team at the end there. So I don't really understand what was all that about today. Just weren't up for it. Just weren't up for it. And realistically, you know, that's the worst we've played all season, without a shadow of a doubt.
Do you know what, Lee? I'm hearing you say that a few times. I heard you say that, I think, after Leeds as well. Southampton weren't great, and it seems like, listen, we've started the season so well, but you know, traditionally Arsenal fall off around the December-November time, and I know there's a World Cup in between this, but you start to worry about that's happening now?
Not at this moment in time. Look, listen, we haven't played well since Liverpool. Now, whether that's took a lot out of us, I don't know. And I'm not trying to make excuses, but we haven't. Listen. If we don't win on Sunday and we don't put in a performance, then it's time to start worrying. But not tonight, because at the end of the day, it didn't really change too much today. If we'd have got a draw today, we'd have won the group. Listen, if we can't beat Zurich at home, in front of our own fans, while they go to the North Pole on a plastic pitch, then we don't deserve it. So I don't think it's that too much to be concerned with today. But ultimately, you know, I've heard a lot of people moaning about certain players in the side, but you have to look at the other players as well who played well tonight. It was
Fabio Vieira, though. Remember, he's coming back off obviously of Southampton. Fabio Vieira. You mentioned he didn't have a great game, Fabio Vieira, but today he did well.
He did well, but like, you know, he done well with some good touches and all that. Like, but you know, if you're going to be really honest and brutally honest, you know, people were really quick to dig out Eddie. What about Hooligan's performances in the last couple of games? You know what I mean? Like, taken off again, captain of the team. It's being taken off, you know, with 20-25 minutes to go when the going gets tough. You know, Tierney never looked good tonight. Tommy Asu didn't look good tonight. Who did look good tonight? Yeah, you know, Ramsdale, like, you know what I mean? I'm a big fan. Today, you know what I mean, punching it onto somebody's head and them scoring, like, you know. Listen, they could have won by 5 or 6 goals today, you know, and tactically weren't good enough, you know, but I do look back on it today, and I will say it, and I'm not going to go too overboard about it. They wanted it more than us today. And the people that turn around and go, oh, that's not great and all that, but that's how football is. They needed this result more than us, you know. We've got, like, the safety net of next Thursday, but ultimately, you know, it's just a poor performance, and it is starting now to get a little bit worrying. But at this moment in time, look, I'm not going to get too over.
Yeah, we spoke about there, you know, it could have been 4-5s, and I think VAR had a big hand in keeping the score down for us. Just to end off with this, we saw a lot of the key players kind of come on feature on the pitch today, and I think it's where it kind of went wrong as well when they came on. But Sunday, how important is it now when you've seen the likes of, you know, the parties come on, the big players that we want to see in this first team, and for Sunday?
Listen, it's massive going into Sunday because we didn't perform well in the second half against Southampton, and you can ask those questions. Played well in the first half, you know, and I'm going to be really, really honest about it. I blame the referee for that game. Yeah. But ultimately, there was still, you know, we still didn't play that well in the second half. So we've got to now put in a performance, make sure that we win the game. And go. There's not that many players that, you know, like Gabriel's just lost a little bit of form. Like, you know, Martinelli today, was he playing? You know what I mean? Like, you know, and so you look at it there. Saka, I think, you know, come on and tried but didn't do a lot. No one at this moment in time is really playing well enough, you know. So, listen, it's a massive, massive game on Sunday, and question marks will be raised if we don't win that game and we don't perform. So, yeah, of course. But ultimately, look, you know, let's see what happens on Sunday.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.